Yeah, good afternoon, good afternoon. Once again, this is Sport Hangout with Jerry. We bring it live from Shiloh Broadcasting Service. Remember, this is a program where we talk about sports. The world of sports is a beautiful one, and then you must but talk about it because it is a world of sports. We play a lot of football matches earlier this week, and also a lot of football matches expected this week, both in the Premier League, the La Liga, the Bundesliga, and the Serie A and other leagues. Remember to stay tuned to these programs whereby we will talk about sports updates, sports programs, sports discussion, practically just about the world of sports. Like I said, it's a beautiful world of sports, so you don't want to miss out on any of our programs. Stay tuned. Remember to follow us on our social media handle on Facebook, Shiloh Media Online, and on YouTube at Shiloh Media Online. Stay tuned. We'll be back.
Welcome to Caleb University in Imota, a place where advanced education meets core values. This academic year, we're particularly thrilled to invite applications from our distinguished nursing science program, along with various other courses for 2023 to 2024 academic year. Our campus, equipped with cutting-edge facilities, offers an exceptional learning environment, especially for our nursing students. State-of-the-art laboratories, extensive libraries, and dedicated healthcare training resources are all part of our commitment to nurturing the next generation of nursing professionals. At Caleb University, our rigorous academic programs are infused with Christian principles, shaping students for both professional success and a life of service. Explore the unique opportunities in our nursing science program and more at www.calebuniversity.edu.org. Alternatively, contact us directly at 0703 727 0349, 0808 451 9880, or 0815 074 8354. Start your path to a rewarding career in nursing and holistic education at Caleb University.
Okay, welcome back. Remember, this is still a sports show with Jerry Alomatu, bringing you sports updates, sports hangouts from Shiloh Broadcasting Service. Remember, this is where we talk about sports, where we talk about everything that concerns sports. Yes, we had a beautiful Champions League match earlier on this week where we saw Paris Saint-Germain going against Borussia Dortmund, but it wasn't favorable for the French side. Paris Saint-Germain weren't favorable because they had a couple of balls, a couple of shots that they hit across the crossbar, whereby Borussia Dortmund were quite lucky and they got a goal by Niklas. We saw Niklas was quite also wasteful in the long run. He was quite finding it difficult to convert open chances that Sancho, he was quite outstanding. He made so many chances, but Fulham, Fulrog was unable to convert so many of them. Even Brandt also got some clear chances that could have doubled or tripled their lead, but they were just without their shooting boots. They just went there and were lucky enough to get one goal. But Paris Saint-Germain, we saw how Mbappe and Hakimi hit the crossbar twice, and then it ended 1-0 in favor of Borussia Dortmund. We also must talk about the crowd, the fans out there. You know, whenever they're playing at the Signal camp, it is usually something quite very difficult for you to get anything from there. The fans are one of the best fans in the world. They come with speakers, come with mic, come with different things just to support their own, and then you see that is why most of the time when you are visiting, you have nothing or little to get out of such matches. And we saw how the match ended. Although Mbappe tried, he did what he could do. Although we also commend Donnarumma. Donnarumma also did a thing of wonder, trying to reduce the harm, because it will still be replayed as second leg coming week. But a one goal is not just for us to dictate who wins or who won't. Like I used to say, 90 minutes will definitely be the judge, and we still have a 90 minutes that will dictate who will come out victorious in this semi-final of the Champions League. Remember, we also had Real Madrid locking horns with Bayern Munich. Bayern Munich also had a very interesting outing against the great Real Madrid, but it wasn't to their own best. To me, I believe they did not get the best results because they actually played. They played on the high side. Thomas Tuchel doing what he does best, using Lama. He used Lama just like he used N'Golo Kante in the year 2021 when Chelsea won the Champions League. And we saw Lama also playing, trying to make runs, trying to clear lines, trying to make decision-making passes that end them the part of the results they got in the long run. But it was to their failure that Kim wasn't at his best, and then he cost them the two goals conceded by Bayern Munich. You must confess, it's all had to do with Kim causing a penalty towards the end of the match, and also making wrong judgments, and then gave Toni Kroos the signal that yes, Vinicius Junior is ready to go, and that made Toni Kroos to drop that pass that led to their first goal. All of this is what we witnessed against Bayern Munich and Real Madrid. Remember, you are still watching Shiloh Broadcasting Service, and this is Sports Hangout, and I am Jerry Alomatu. Stay tuned. Remember to follow us on our social media page on Facebook, Shiloh Media Online, and on YouTube at Shiloh Media Online. Remember, we are proudly sponsored by Caleb University. Stay tuned. We still have a lot of interesting things we want to talk about the world of sports.
Welcome to Caleb University in Imota, a place where advanced education meets core values. This academic year, we're particularly thrilled to invite applications from our distinguished nursing science program, along with various other courses for 2023 to 2024 academic year. Our campus, equipped with cutting-edge facilities, offers an exceptional learning environment, especially for our nursing students. State-of-the-art laboratories, extensive libraries, and dedicated healthcare training resources are all part of our commitment to nurturing the next generation of nursing professionals. At Caleb University, our rigorous academic programs are infused with Christian principles, shaping students for both professional success and a life of service. Explore the unique opportunities in our nursing science program and more at www.calebuniversity.edu.org. Alternatively, contact us directly at 0703 727 0349, 0808 451 9880, or 0815 074 8354. Start your path to a rewarding career in nursing and holistic education at Caleb University.
Hangout with Jerry Alomatu. We are still in the studio bringing live from Shiloh Broadcasting Service. Now we were talking about what happened in the Champions League. We saw Sancho coming out with a man of the man match. He also was quite useful against the game between Borussia Dortmund and Paris Saint-Germain. We saw all of the cuttings. We saw most of the movements. We saw how Nuno Mendes, he tried, and he was just more like an embarrassing performance against Sancho. Sancho, we know that he has had a couple of bad outings when he was in Manchester United, but he's finding his form back. He's playing what we used to know Sancho for. He's actually one of the most instrumental player when we talk about Borussia Dortmund of today. Now he's a person that the coach don't want to lose in crucial matches like this one. Also, we see how useful he was against the great Paris Saint-Germain. Now we are going to be seeing these two sides again facing each other in the coming days. Yes, the second leg of the Champions League is just around the corner, whereby we'll be seeing them. Remember, they are still playing for their league this weekend, and then they'll still be playing against all of these teams in the coming days. We will now know the fate, who wins, who proceeds to the Champions League final, and who falls back. You know, in every competition, we always get a winner, and we would always have the loser, not because that person is a loser, but because the other team was either lucky enough or well prepared, or they gave in their best. And we never can tell the outcome we might get between Paris Saint-Germain and Borussia Dortmund. It can go the other way around, and it can still go in favor of Borussia Dortmund. But only in the 90 minutes we judge, or be the best judge of the further outings. Now in the leagues, we have league matches this weekend. Although we had Chelsea, because Chelsea has outstanding games, so they played yesterday against Tottenham Hotspur. We saw the outing. It wasn't really bad for the Blues, because they actually had a 2-goal lead, and then they came out victorious. Remember, this is still Sports Hangout, and you are watching right from Shiloh Broadcasting Service. Remember to always follow our social media page. Facebook, on Facebook we have Shiloh Media Online, and on YouTube at Shiloh Media Online. Remember, we are proudly sponsored by Caleb University. We're still talking about sports, and in the world of sports there is a lot to see. In the world of sports, we see different things happening. We see the injuries, how they manage injuries, and that's one other angle I want us to talk about when we talk about the games between Chelsea and Tottenham Hotspur. We saw that the blue side are really suffering. When we talk about the injury list is just too long. We saw the boys that came in, the boys from the junior team, were actually fixed in just for them to get the results they had, and it wasn't bad for Poch, as Poch quite came out victorious in the clash, and then it has made them leave that static position of 9 and 10, and now they are in 8th position. Hopefully they can get a better competition next season in the Europa. Remember, you're watching Shiloh Broadcasting Service. Stay tuned. After this break, we'll be right back.
Welcome to Caleb University in Imota, a place where advanced education meets core values. This academic year, we're particularly thrilled to invite applications from our distinguished nursing science program, along with various other courses for 2023 to 2024 academic year. Our campus, equipped with cutting-edge facilities, offers an exceptional learning environment, especially for our nursing students. State-of-the-art laboratories, extensive libraries, and dedicated healthcare training resources are all part of our commitment to nurturing the next generation of nursing professionals. At Caleb University, our rigorous academic programs are infused with Christian principles, shaping students for both professional success and a life of service. Explore the unique opportunities in our nursing science program and more at www.calebuniversity.edu.org. Alternatively, contact us directly at 0703 727 0.
Welcome back. Remember, you're still watching Sports Hangout on Shiloh Broadcasting Service, whereby we talk about the world of sports. It's a beautiful world of sport out there, and we are going to be having interesting matches this weekend. Yes, we're having interesting matches right from today, even as we had yesterday. We are going to be having a couple of these matches that will be part of the decider of who we win the league matches, because at this point only Bayer Leverkusen has known their fate. When we talk about the league, Bundesliga league, they are the only ones that already know that yes, we are the winner of the league 2023-2024 season. But other leagues, we still have strong contenders. In the Spanish league, Real Madrid also is also on the better side when we talk about who is winning the league. The nearest, I believe, doesn't have that. They are not really threatening like we have in the Premier League. The Premier League, we have Man City and Manchester City and Arsenal. Arsenal, we know that it will really do them a lot of good if they can win the league this season, at least to compensate their faithful fans who have been with them for years without winning the league. We know that it is over 20 years. Arsenal once touched the league over 20 years, and it will be a very beautiful one, like I said, for the fans and also the lads who goes out there day in day out like they had last season but couldn't get anything. But this season it will be a very good one if we see them do a thing of wonder and then bring the league back to England. Now if we have this weekend, yes, we're going to be having interesting matches. Like I said, we'll be having Luton Town locking horns with Everton. We also have Arsenal tackling Bournemouth. It is also an interesting one because you know that it is coming close to the end of the season. We are really close. Arsenal is left with just 3 matches, and Bournemouth is one of the 3 matches that will be a decider if they can win this league or not. Remember, if Manchester City also wins all of their matches, it means Arsenal will only fall to the 2nd position. But if Manchester City could either draw a match or 2, definitely we have Arsenal fans, or Arsenal as a team, we have a say when they talk about the title, the Premier League title. We have Brentford locking horns with Fulham. We also have Burnley versus Newcastle. We also have Sheffield United and Nottingham Forest. We know these ones are struggling below. They don't want to go to relegation and all of that, but it's unfortunate they are gone already. We have Manchester City versus Wolves. That is a match that we also know that anything can come out of it. Remember, it is always very difficult to maintain the balance when you are on top. So these Wolves are there just to do everything to make sure they get either a win or a draw. They will definitely not want to settle for anything below that. While Manchester City side also, we want to win at all costs so that at least they can also get something substantial in this season. We also have in the Spanish side, we have interesting matches like Real Madrid locking horns with Cadiz. Cadiz is also going to be will be visiting Santiago Bernabeu. We are also going to see Barcelona visiting Girona. We also have Mallorca. They'll be welcoming Atletico Madrid at this time. We also have in the Bundesliga league, we have Borussia Dortmund. Borussia Dortmund will be locking horns with Augsburg. We have Stuttgart going ahead with Bayern Munich. In that match, we don't know how Thomas Tuchel is going to be bringing in his players this time around. Remember, Sané wasn't sure to go against Real Madrid, but we saw him in the lineup surprisingly after he suffered a number of injuries. But we don't know what to expect in this league match because number one is I feel the most important league they are contending for right now is the Champions League, and they don't want to give in to any errors, any mistake, or any more injury. So we don't know what to expect from that match, as Thomas Tuchel, I believe, with his level of experience, will be doing a good selection so that it don't affect his outing in the Champions League. We also have Frankfurt going ahead with Bayern Leverkusen. Bayern Leverkusen has nothing to lose at this time, like I said, but they have something they are trying to protect. They are trying to protect their unbeaten run because they've not lost any match ever since this season started, with 47 unbeaten matches they have played, both draws, and they won straight up. We also have in the Serie A, we have Roma locking horns with Juventus. That is another interesting match you want to see because we know that they are two strong contenders when we talk about the Serie A. We also talk about Napoli. Napoli also is going straight up with Indies. We see them also supporting our own guy. Also, is one of the things that I see we should also endeavor to do, supporting Victor Osimhen. Although he has had a couple of goals, more than 15 goals this season. Not his best season so far, but 15 goals from a striker, no, that is quite remarkable. And we also have this same weekend, that will be on Sunday, we have Brighton going against Aston Villa, that's the Premier League. We have Chelsea against West Ham, and we also have Liverpool going against Tottenham. Tottenham has been having it on the wrong side, having difficult matches this past few days against Chelsea, now against Liverpool again. So we don't know what to expect. Even them, Tottenham sitting at that position presently is not guaranteed. because anything can happen in the world of football. And going against Liverpool, a lot is expected, because Liverpool also, I believe Klopp is still hopeful that something might happen, something may come out of it. Though from the look of things, I'm not sure Guardiola or Arteta will be making errors towards the end of this season. Remember, you're still watching Shiloh Broadcasting Service. We are bringing you sports hangouts right from the studio. Remember, I am Alomatu, Jerry, bringing you sports discussions, sports updates. Remember to follow us on our social media handles. On Facebook, we are Shiloh Media Online, and on YouTube at Shiloh Media Online. Stay tuned, we'll be back.
Welcome to Caleb University in Imota, a place where advanced education meets core values. This academic year, we're particularly thrilled to invite applications from our distinguished nursing science program, along with various other courses for 2023 to 2024 academic year. Our campus, equipped with cutting-edge facilities, offers an exceptional learning environment, especially for our nursing students. State-of-the-art laboratories, extensive libraries, and dedicated healthcare training resources are all part of our commitment to nurturing the next generation of nursing professionals. At Caleb University, our rigorous academic programs are infused with Christian principles, shaping students for both professional success and a life of service. Explore the unique opportunities in our nursing science program and more at www.calebuniversity.edu.org. Alternatively, contact us directly at 0703 727 0349, 0808 451 9880, or 0815 074 8354. Start your path to a rewarding career in nursing and holistic education at Caleb University.
Welcome back. This is still Sports Hangout with Jerry, right from the studio, Shiloh Media Broadcasting Service, whereby we bring you the best of the best in the world of sports. We just talk about sports. I love talking about sports. I know you also want to talk about sports. Remember, our comment sections are there for you to engage. Tell us, what do you think, most especially about this Champions League that is coming close and close to the finals. You remember, we're still talking about the first leg. They played the first leg earlier this week of the semi-finals, and the second leg is coming up next week. Let's know what you feel. Who do you think will come out victorious between Paris Saint-Germain and Borussia Dortmund, and then Bayern Munich going to visit Real Madrid at the Santiago Bernabeu? Who do you think will come out the winner after this game? Who do you think will proceed to the finals? Let's hear your views. Let's hear what you think in the comment section on our Facebook page and also on our YouTube page. Try to like our pages, follow us, subscribe. Let's get engaged. Let's talk about the world of sports together. And remember, Crystal Palace also will be entertaining Manchester United on Monday night, where they have to lock horns together to see who comes out victorious. Now on the table, we know that Arsenal still sits not comfortably this time with 35 games played, 80 points, and then they are left with 3 games in hand. Manchester City have actually played 34 games, left with 4 games with 79, rightly below Arsenal with a game in hand. You know that this is not the time Arteta wants to make mistakes. So a lot is expected this weekend and weekends to come, that we will be seeing the finishing of the Premier League out in this season. We also have Liverpool on the third position. We have Aston Villa also, who has also tried to maintain its balance. No wonder we see Mary tried to bench some of his players when they went against their Europa contender, although they came out with a loss 4-2 to Olympiacos, because I feel if he could harmonize and bring most of these players, not trying to bench some and then bring them as substitution, would have seen a better outing. I just believe so, because he's just trying. I believe he's trying to, player management is also part of the coaching activities, it is nothing to joke with, because the injury issues, the back-to-back play in and out of the weeks is something that the coach must consider and know how to select his team properly. Now, this is the program we have brought to your hearing because we know that you love sports, I love sports. We want to talk about sports every week in and out. Remember to watch the match this coming week, as we are going to be seeing the Champions League outing. We'll also be seeing the weekend matches. Remember to support your team. Remember to drop comments. Let's hear your views. Let's see your predictions. Who do you think will be winning in these semi-finals of the Champions League? Let's see what comes out of this. Remember, this is Sports Hangout, and I am Alomatu Jerry. This is Shiloh Broadcasting Service. Remember to follow our social media handles on Facebook, Shiloh Media Online, and on YouTube at Shiloh Media Online. Remember to always follow any of our pages and also our programs, as we have a lot of programs that will be bringing your way as time proceeds. I am Alomatu Jerry. Thanks for having me. See you next week, same time. Bye.